January contest, Robert Z. Rushmore. Instead of the presidents up there, you want us to put your favorite vocalists and lyricists up there. And listen, I have a unique take on this because I know this sounds weird, but it's my brain. Once you get to be a really, really good singer, they all kind of sound alike. And I say that because let's watch American Idol and The Voice and America's Got Talent. All those people with the really good voices, they kind of homogenize after a while because everyone's trying to sound like that one person and they're all emulating that one person and it's not unique anymore. So for me, my favorite vocalist, the one that would go up on the wall is no matter what song they were singing, in what style, you hear it for 1 second and you're like, aha, it's that person. It's about uniqueness. It's about that kind of, that's it. So I'm not going to be doing the people that everybody else is doing because you know what? The ones everyone else is picking, that's fine. They're good singers. I don't like good singers necessarily, okay? I like singers that are unique, that mean something to me, and there's more to it to them. And so, it's going to be an oddball list, but I'm going to explain why with each one. Now, my very first pick is going to be a twofer. A twofer! That's right, half of Mount Rushmore is going to have John Flansburgh and John Linnell of They Might Be Giants. They Might Be Giants, that's not a huge vocal band, yes. But, here's the deal. First off, yeah, you listen to either of their voices, they are unique and you know who they are, and they both sing equally on those records. But it's more than just the vocals. To me, being a vocalist isn't about taking somebody else's written words and putting them through your mouth. Let's be honest, there's a lot of singers out there that are not good songwriters, nor can they write lyrics worth a toot. But boy, they sure make them pretty. Well, then they're just a tool. They're just an instrument being used by a record producer or by a songwriter, and that's the instrument that it's coming out with. I don't respect that as much as somebody who writes as well and has great music and lyrical content. And with this, I'm going to have an excuse to go through why I love They Might Be Giants and why they are, without a doubt, my favorite band of all time. And they are top on my list. So if I'm going to have any Mount Rushmore of anything that has to do with any kind of music, They Might Be Giants will on there. Let's start off by just dissecting one of their more favorite songs. They have a few songs that actually cut across or had made hits. One of them was even in an episode of Tiny Toon Adventures, and that is Particle Man. Particle Man, great song. Let's just dissect it bit by bit, and you're going to see what I'm talking about when it comes to profound, outside the box lyricism. It's stuff that sounds so off the wall and goofy, you're like, all their lyrics are just complete gibberish until you use this up here, and then you're like, Particle Man. Let's start off with the first verse.
Particle Man, doing the things a particle can. What's he like? It's not important. Particle Man, is he a dot or is he a speck? When he's underwater, does he get wet? Or does the water get him instead? Nobody knows. Particle Man.
Mr. Particle Man. We'll start here. He's just doing the things a particle can. He's living his life day by day, doing his things. No greater hopes, no greater aspirations. He is just a tiny spot, a tiny little piece of dust in the scope of everything. Doesn't feel important. Doesn't feel like he has a purpose or worth. He's just there. We feel bad for Mr. Particle Man. When he's underwater, does he get wet? No, the water gets him. It destroys him. Anything that's out there that is a huge challenge overconsumes him. And so the first set of lyrics, you're setting up with the character Particle Man, who really is just a poor little sap. And so what can we do with Mr. Particle Man? Well, let's go into the second verse.
Triangle Man, Triangle Man, Triangle Man hates Particle Man. They have a fight, Triangle wins, Triangle Man.
So what is Triangle Man and what's his role in all of this? Well, first thing I want to say is the word hate. It's used for a lot of things, like, I hate that Nickelback got so popular. It's not because I really hate them, I just don't understand it, and it's not my cup of tea. Also, I hate it when I stub my toe in the morning. It hurts like a bugger. But I don't really hate it. Hate is a strong word, and I like the way they use it here because they're actually making a small point of everybody uses the word hate, and hate is a very powerful force. And so, no, this really isn't about hate. It's more about not understanding, not getting the picture. And so that goes along with Triangle Man. What is Triangle Man? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the divine Holy Trinity. This isn't God himself. No. This is organized religion that he's talking about. And organized religion doesn't quite understand what person man's, because what? You're alone? No, you're not, man. We all understand religion. And so in most instances, when there are people in the position that Particle Man's in, well, people from organized religion will come in and say, hey, man, check this out. And you know what? They have a fight. Not a literal fight, a figurative, metaphorical fight. And religion will win. And that person, very most likely, because they feel so worthless and alone, they will actually become a part of a group and become something better. So yes, Triangle Man does hate, doesn't understand, doesn't get Particle Man, and he will fight with them, but in the end, he will win. So that is Triangle Man.
Universe man, size of the entire universe man, usually kind to smaller man. Universe man, he's got a watch with a minute hand, millennium hand, and a beyond hand. And when they meet, it's a happy land. Powerful man, universe man.
What is Universe Man? Well, it's the bigger scope of things. Time. Time is constant. You can't stop it. You can't go through. As much as we would like watching Doctor Who, it ain't gonna happen. Time is constant and it's always there. Space, infinite. It's constant. It's always there. This is the science and physics of existence and reality. It is what it is. He is the most powerful man. No matter what you say or do or how you try to introspect anything when it comes to religion, deities, personal feelings, everything, no matter what is in this world, the universe is a constant. That's why they call it the universal constant. And that is Universe Man. So, just wanting to interject into the song at one point, yes, we're talking about organized religion. Yes, we're talking about people and their feelings and emotions and where they fit in the cosmos. But in reality, there is a huger, bigger picture that they really have no reflecting on whatsoever. And that is Universe Man.
Person man, hit on the head with a frying pan, lives his life in a garbage can. Person man, is he depressed or is he a mess? Does he feel totally worthless? Who came up with person man, degraded man, person man?
Person Man. He's not quite like Particle Man. Particle Man just feels small and insignificant. Poor Person Man, he is the one that life craps on. Everything seems to go wrong. Every time he takes one step forward, he gets two steps back. No matter how much he tries and puts effort into it, it just doesn't work. I mean, Particle Man, he's not even putting effort into things. He just don't care. He doesn't exist. He's a nothing. But Person Man cares, and he wants to, but he still lives his life in a garbage can. I work my tail off doing the best I can at my job, and I'm still living check to check. I don't have extra money for things, and it's not for lack of effort. I can guarantee you in my work, I put in tons more effort than many of those people out there that just don't put in any effort, and they were inherited the money, or they had really good looks, or they lucked into a position, and they just have things handed to them. And Person Man, he's frustrated with this. He cannot stand it, and he's depressed, and he's a mess because of it. Will he run to drugs and other illicit substances? There's a lot of good chances that Person Man does. He is that secular person that does not have, a higher power to enlighten them, to guide them through life. They're just trying to fight through it their own, and they're giving it their all, but they're failing miserably. That is Person Man.
Triangle Man. Triangle Man hates Person Man. They have a fight. Triangle wins. Triangle Man.
And for the only time in this song, we get to meet a character a second time, and that's Triangle Man again. And in the same situation with Particle Man, he's meeting up with Person Man, and the same thing happens. He goes to him, he shows him that there could be a better way, brings organized religion into that person's life, and makes it better. So that's the story of this song, about everyone that's here has a story to tell and how they interact. This is a deep lyrics. This isn't just gibberish. On the outset, you look on the outside of it, and it's like a wrestling match. Triangle Man versus Particle Man. They're having a fight. But then you look at it deeper, you're like, man. And that's not just this song. This is 20 albums worth of They Might Be Giants catalog of deep, intelligent, introspective lyrics like this. So, that is my first pick for the first two. Yeah, this was long, but I did two of them in one. So, John Linnell, John Flansburgh. They Might Be Giants, first half of My Mountain.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
God, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful. Get your crap together, Steve. It's so beautiful, Tim. If you guys don't have Tim on your mountain, you don't know what you're missing. And then finally, I wanted to make sure that the heads that were up there all looked different. You know, like, oh, is that so-and-so or so-and-so? Well, you can definitely tell the Johns together. You can definitely pick out Tiny Tim. Unique looking, too. And the last one, great voice. No matter what he's singing or how he's singing, you know it's him, and a unique look, and that is Odorous Urungus. That's right, the lead singer of Gwar, as portrayed by Dave Brockie, rest in peace. No matter if he's singing a ballad like this,
Well, I'm traveling down the road, and I'm carrying that heavy load.
or he's singing a metal song like this,
Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. Let them slay, let them slay. The last supplies won't go away. Let them slay, let them slay.
or he's singing a, whatever this is.
Mommies, I've been stealing your babies. Gag ratting maybe.
I'll suck out his brain.
It sounds like him, and nobody else sounds like him. So he goes up there on the mountain. There we go. So we've got my 4 picks. Thanks for sitting through here with me. I do appreciate y'all stopping by and listening into my rambling Sunday morning insanity. And hopefully I'll actually win one of these big contests. That would be great. Awesome possums. Take care, guys. See you out.